firecracker usually has 1/2 teaspoon of black powder. This has a 1/2 kilogram of black powder. This is not considered as a firecracker. This is considered as an explosive.
October in Manila, Philippines. It signifies the tail end of the wet season, an exciting time as preparations for Christmas and the New Year begin, with the majority of people heading to their home provinces to celebrate with family. For the fireworks and firecracker industry, it signifies a busy couple of months ahead.
Ako po si Raul Marcelino, ang punong barangay dito sa Wawa, Balagtas, Bulacan. Kami po ang pinakamababang local government unit. Sumusunod po kami sa municipal at ang aming pong trabaho ay magpatupad ng peace and order administrative sa aming barangay. At kami rin po ang gumaganap na lower legislative body. Dito po sa Pilipinas, ang pinaka-capital ng fireworks ay ang Bukawi, Bulacan. Ngayon, ito pong tradisyon ng pagpapaputok tuwing New Year, minana po namin sa mga Chinese. At kasalukuyan po, yun pa rin ang nangyayari. Tuwing New Year, bukod po sa fireworks display, meron din kaming mga malalakas na fireworks na sumasabog. At makikita po natin sa Bukawi ang mga gawaan nito sa mga tindahan.
Streets in Bukawi, Bulacan are lined with fireworks stores and are conveniently located close to the expressway, where buyers travel from Metro Manila and surrounding provinces.
Bukawi. Oo.
Bumibili sa Bukawi.
Kailangan before 1 week meron ka na ng stock dahil pagka ikaw inaabot ng mga New Year talaga, wala ka na, sayang yung pera. Huwag ka nang bibili. Ganun.
24 hours open. 24 hours. Like, we sleep 1 hour to 2 hour. We rest. Ito, favorite ko sa mga kapatid ko. Ipang bluff lang. Opo, very expensive fireworks.
While Bulacan is the capital of fireworks in the Philippines, less and less fireworks are actually manufactured here. Local manufacturers tend to focus on firecracker production rather than the more sophisticated aerial fireworks.
Where do you get them from?
China,
The supplier.
supplier of China.
At the end of a muddy path in an open lot of land, Kuya Rudy has been manufacturing fireworks for over 20 years. In the wet season, they manufacture door rugs.
Pagka umuulan, wala nang iningatan mabasa para hindi mag-init. Pag nag-init yun, magsisindi ko sa iyo.
Kapag
Nabasa, mag-iinit yun. Pagka testing, titignan kung medyo maganda na, tapos kung anong kulay, kung anong gustong kulay, titestingin. Para malaman kung yung kulay na yun pwede ikarga, tapos pag hindi pa pwede ikarga, haluan pa ng iba para ikarga. Delikado yun, delikado. Delikado po pag hindi alam. Pagka marunong ka naman, ang importante naman dyan sa Panginoon Diyos, ang importante yung tatawagan mo dyan. Para pagdating ng hindi ilayo ka sa...
Mahal niyo po ba yung trabaho na?
Oo, mahal ko. Doon ako kumikita. Doon ko pinalaki mga anak ko.
They risk their lives just to earn money because they have no choice for other kind of job due to their lack of educational attainment, lack of job opportunities here in the Philippines.
Walang anak po na pinag-ano ko at maaga akong naulila sa magulang kaya napasok ko yung ganito trabaho.
Papuputok. Pamukha nito, naputukan. Mga plapla. Lolo.
Ano po yung masamang nangyari dahil sa paputok?
Ito, naputukan ako. Kung sa una nakakaba, kinakabahan kami, sobra. Pero paglasing kami, hindi kami kinakabahan. Nasa loob.
Kaya hindi nyo masindihan yung kandila, no?
Oo. Kaya ganito kami. Nakakatog kami.
The unpredictable nature of the fireworks provides an extra layer of risk. Aerial fireworks not only provide risks to individuals, but they have also been known to cause house fires by landing on roofs. Most homeowners cannot afford insurance, making the incidents that much more devastating. While the government releases yearly campaigns educating citizens on the risks associated with firecrackers, every holiday season, hospitals are inundated with patients who have sustained injuries through the use of firecrackers.
This is our emergency room, and we treat emergency cases here. We accept patients here for during the time of celebration with firecracker injuries. Most of the big, enormous firecrackers are being manufactured here. That's why a lot of accidents happens here during Christmas time or holiday season. Almost all of them are intoxicated at the time of injury. I've seen one patient who happens to light a very powerful firecracker that exploded in his hand. The left hand was lost and totally damaged. The patient is drunk at the time of the accident. At the height of the celebration, mostly the adults are involved. But on the following day, mostly are children who try to pick up all those unexploded firecrackers and not knowing that it might explode.
One of the most popular firecrackers is the Judas belt. These small triangular firecrackers are joined together with a single fuse. The biggest danger with the Judas belt is the unexploded rounds, which can go off hours later.
We cannot go away with the noise celebration because that is already handed down to us from generations to generations. One factor would be, I would say, is the consumption of alcohol.
While some people are impaired by alcohol, another tradition has led to preventable accidents.
We celebrate New Year by preparing good food, sticky food, so the family will stick together.
Sticky rice, which they eat with their hands, has resulted in many lost fingers. The Department of Health now release annual warnings highlighting the dangers of the sticky situation.
This is Bukawi Fire Station, Bulacan, Municipality of Bukawi, Bulacan. This is the place we receive our business taxpayers. This is the office of the Municipal Fire Marshal. That is our boss, the Municipal Fire Marshal, Senior Inspector Renante Baccini. Over here is our quarter. This is the place where we stay. Be comfortable. Do you want to see our fire truck?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the pump engine room. This is our latest fire truck. Came from China. This is the key. First, if you want to start the fire truck, this is the engine stop. So you'll press it and then turn the key on, then start.
And do you have sirens?
Yes, we have sirens. This is our sirens monitor or control panel. Then blinkers. Then the sirens. I was assigned at Balagtas, Bulacan Fire Station, nearby municipality, and we are the first responder on that scene. It is a huge explosion of firecrackers, distributors and sellers. We have 8 casualties, more on their part, sellers. So it was a huge explosion. A lot of falling debris, shrapnels are spreading from the explosion. Sometimes it's hard, a few days or a few weeks, you will remember what happened on that day. So you will have some nightmares, dreams of that situation. The ideal number of firefighters in a fire truck must at least 7 firefighters. So due to lack of personnel, so just make use of what we have or how many of us. So on the stores, they don't have any illegal firecrackers or fireworks. Sellers of these illegal firecrackers are mobile. They use a backpack, and then when they see us a buyer, they approach them and then, do you want any illegal firecrackers? Biggest firecracker that I've seen is they call it Goodbye Philippines.
We bought a number of high-powered firecrackers during our time filming. These firecrackers, like Goodbye Philippines, has the potential to shatter windows and set off car alarms. And they were faulty, like in many cases where people end up injured. Although it didn't always feel safe, there was something magical about the tradition of making a bang. It probably had a lot to do with the beautiful people I met along the way. Goodbye Philippines, and stay safe this New Year's.